So right here we have these Nunet lamps. This is a nice floor standing lamp. This company sent me 2 of these so that I could show them off to you guys. So thank you to them for partnering with us on this. So this one right here is fully assembled. I'd already did a live stream of this whole thing going together. I'm just about done with this one right here, so I figured that I'd show you guys some of the finishing touches. But while I was doing this installation right here, I had a couple of epiphanies that I wanted to share with you guys. The first thing, if y'all watched my previous live stream about whenever I was putting together this one, this came with this little guy right here. And I realized after a while, this comes with all this hardware, and it's a little picture frame that you can put together so you can put it on your shelf right there. So I thought that that was really cool that they've kind of included that in there. It's like a little, it's almost like a little gift. The other thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that I think that these would look very nice, like around a couch. If you have a couch, you can have one on one side and one on the other. And then since they have the built-in plugs in the that you can plug in extra stuff into, you could sync up these two to be plugged in together. And that way you don't have cords draped all over the house or anything like that. So I thought that that would be super cool. I forgot, you got to take this wing nut all the way down so that you can get your cord on up through here, just like this. Then you put only the cord in. And then this little hole is just big enough for the actual ballast right there. So whenever you're going to put this together, I do want to point that out. I want to say this takes like maybe 20 minutes to put together. It's a very simple process because it's mainly just the metal poles right here. There's a few bolts and screws that go into it. And then just at each tier, you have each plate that goes on to make up each shelf. And then once you have all that connected, you just simply attach your the extra plug to the second to last shelf. I'll show you all that in just a minute. And then you do what I'm doing here, which is putting in the ballast. But this is the plug that I'm talking about right here. It also has 2 USB ports on there, so if you want to set up like a charging station, you could do that as well. This right here is the lampshade. Super easy to do. It's just a square. Just simply drop it on over there. Oop, I forgot. You got to undo the wing nut. So the lampshade kind of stays in place by going underneath the ballast, and you use that wing nut to be able to help hold it all together. So it's nice and secure all the way around, which is super cool, so that it doesn't fall off on you or anything like that. And since the holder for it is towards the bottom, it won't get knocked around. You know, some lampshades, whenever you hit them, because the holder for it is at the top of the light bulb, whenever you hit them, they kind of swing and whatnot. This one's all the way down at the bottom. Watch, I'll show you guys in just a minute where the little wire thing is. And it just connects to the bottom of the ballast. So since that, see that white bar going through the middle? Excuse me. Since that's all the way at the bottom, this shade doesn't move. It doesn't get like cocked to the side or anything like that. So I really, really like that. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. Of course, they do give you the light bulb too, which I love it whenever lamp companies give you the light bulb that goes with it. What's super cool about this one though, is that it's one of those 3-stage ones. So like during the day, excuse me, if you want daylight, you can get that. Or if you want like more of a nighttime type of vibe, you can go for like an orangey color, which I like to do kind of, you know, before bed and whatnot. You do want to make sure that you get your ballast, your chain, hanging down in the right spot, and make sure that it's not, I got it twisted around that bottom holder, so let me redo that. I forgot to take that on up. Ooh, swing it around. Get it underneath the shade, underneath the other shade, and then boom. There we go. Now it can drop down like it's supposed to. We're going to tighten our wing nut right there. And then once you have that nice and tight, your light bulb's already in there. Where's my thing? Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. So yeah, you have the 3 color stages. So at nighttime, I like to have more of these orangey type of colors. I think it's better for like melatonin and all that type of stuff. But if you do want daylight, or I think that's the mix. Yeah, this is daylight right here. So like during the brightness of the day, if you want to have that blue light coming at you, you can get that. Or if you want kind of a mix of the blue and the those yellowy type of colors, you can get that kind of like your soft white type of color right there. This is definitely more like daylight, 5,000 kelvins, and then this is probably like a 2,700 Kelvin if I had to guess. Then of course you can have both of them going. Double pull, and what I did here, this cord is nice and long, so I plugged from this lamp into the socket of this cord. So if I had this a plug on like a switch, you could easily turn both lamps on and off just by a simple flip of a switch, which is something that we have in our house. And so I might consider putting it on either side of the couch because I think that it would look super cool. And then of course you have all the USB ports down here again that you can use, and you have all the shelving down here as well. Now, let me go ahead and get into this little guy right here before we close up, because I never got a chance to really show this to you guys. So it says it has the protective film on there, so you do want to make sure that you take that off. And then these are all the little nougats and bits right here. You have 2 rods right there that kind of make like a stand for it. It kind of holds back on itself with that. And then you have all the other little nuts in there to be able to get this thing put together with a photo in between. It looks very nice too. They're like high class, high finish type of chrome look right there. These look very nice as well. So once you have this kind of set up, you know, you're going to put your, I don't have a picture with me, but once you have this put into there, you're going to have these 2 guys that are going to be on the back right here. This is the inside part. So you're going to have a screw that goes through there, and then it's going to kind of sit back like this to make your photo frame. So super cool. I like that they've given this little extra touch for you so that you can put this thing together. This is a plexiglass right there. I'm sure once you get that film off, it will definitely look a lot cleaner. See, I'll go ahead and peel back a little bit of it so we can take a look at how clean it is and how you can see through it. There you go. So yeah, you got a nice piece of plexiglass right there. I like how they put the film on there so that it doesn't get messed up while it's being shipped and all that. And then whenever you're ready, you can just simply peel it off, get it together, and you're good to go. They also have these little clips right here. These fit right around the poles. And they have a little clip on the edge right there. So if you do want to hide your cord going up to the ballast or down the bottom of the lamp, you just simply pop these on, and these just simply fit right on in like that. And they give you 4 of them, so you can do 2 on the top for the cord going up to the ballast, and then you have 2 on the bottom that can kind of go down to the floor. That way they're kind of disguised, you don't see them as much, and it just makes everything look nice and tidy. So if y'all are looking for a double pack of these lamps right here, definitely go and check out these from Nunet. These things are really cool. I really like the shelves built into the floor lamp just so that you can kind of organize your things a little bit better. And I love that power port as well. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. And Dad out.